Hey, this is Aaron, and today I'm with the 2021 Honda Ridgeline Sport. Of course, I started filming, so the wind immediately picked up. It's inevitable. Every time. Never going to have good sound on these. At any rate, I'll do my best to use my bulk to block it. So this is the Rigeline Sport model, which means that it is, of course, all-wheel drive. It has some of Honda's racing development stuff on it. It's better tires, better wheels, a little bit of suspension, etc., etc. We'll go into those as we look at the vehicle. Under the hood is the usual 3.5 liter V6, 9-speed automatic transmission, and like I said, all-wheel drive for this one. So let's go kind of look at it from from the side perspective. I want you to get a load of these wheels. Holy crap, are they awesome. So as you can see here, it's a wonderful design. You can see those beautiful golden wheels. The Honda, what is it? You can see the Honda Performance Development sticker over there. You can just see the great look that this has. The Sport model just has a lot of coolness to it. I really like the black around the fenders and the wheel wells there, and then just the overall look and the slightly beefier, more aggressive tires. So I'll step into it and give you a little bit of perspective on the size. So you can see the Honda Ridgeline here is a mid-size pickup. It's unlike all the other pickups currently on the market, it is the only car-based, the only unibody pickup truck. That means that it has a really good ride quality, drives like a SUV. So this drives very much like the, say, Honda Pilot or one of those. And the interior is very much like the Honda Pilot. But otherwise, this has a lot of differences. The box frame for the bed here is a single unit, so it is made to hold a load. This has pretty good towing and hauling capacities. I'm kind of amazed. We'll get to more of that when we go around the backside. But as far as size, the interior is nicely done. It is very much like a mid-size SUV in terms of roominess. You have a lot of room in the back comparatively. If you compare this to major pickup trucks on the market right now in this category, like Toyota Tacoma, Ford Ranger, Nissan Frontier, lots of rear seat room in comparison to those, yet the body and the overall bulk are about the same as those, even a little bit smaller than most of them. So kudos to Honda for that. Very, very well designed here. It is with the Sport package, like I pointed out. You have those Firestone grabbers down there. Those are actually their destinations, sorry. Those Firestone destination tires, a little more, I don't know, aggressiveness to them, a little more tread. Then you have these bigger well covers here, and you just have these beautiful HPD wheels. It's golden color, kind of a brass maybe. Wonderful look right there. Now, let's go around the back and look at the working end. So Honda did some good work on the working end of the pickup truck. Since the Ridgeline was reintroduced, this has been a big selling point. A lot of people really like the fact that you can open the hatch like this, or you can take that tailgate and swing it out like this. It's wonderful. Now, I've got some stuff in there because on the way over to do this, I decided, hey, I need to stop and grab some fans for the shop, and I sure would like a new stool. Let me get those out of the way and show you what's going on here. This is another big deal. Under here, you have a huge storage compartment. My kids have Olympic-style competition bows for archery, and those are in big bow cases. Both of those fit in here, no issues at all with this closing. This has drain plugs. It goes down pretty deep. And then the spare tire is tucked up underneath right there, if you can see it. So drain plugs mean you could fill those with ice and a bunch of junk. You could potentially fill it with water, I guess. We use this truck to go fishing this week. And had I thought of it dumping a bunch of water in the back of here, or you know, dumping the cooler of lake water in here for some fish would have been really smart. Would have been, well, smart, that's subjective. Would have been really cool. Anyway, that's the working end back here. You have about 5 feet of bed. It's a little less than that. You have lots of tie downs, and they're very useful tie downs. I love these Dockman style, so they're like a boat style tie down. And then just this totally useful tailgate. So the Ridgeline had a multifunction tailgate before multifunction tailgates were cool. Just saying. Anyway, this comes down, lays flat. You can see the wheel wells are really, really short, which means that you can put full 4-foot sheets in here, no issues. So they'll stick out on the end, but you have no issues as far as your clearance side to side. Wonderful thoughts. Just good ideas right there. Sitting on the inside of the truck, like I said, the interior is very much Honda Pilot. I'll show you a couple photos. It is the push button thing that Honda has moved to for transmission gear selection. It has a great gauge cluster, mostly digital. So the RPM gauge and the heat and fuel are physical gauges. In the middle is a large driver information screen that defaults with a digital speedometer. And then you have, of course, Honda's Econ button if you want to get a little more fuel economy and you don't mind it being slightly more sluggish to accomplish that. And then you just have lots of useful things, including a cargo light for back in the back. So, wonderful setup, really good design. There are options for this that are not included in this particular package I'm driving. They include like a sunroof, split rear window, and things like that. But I really like the feel of this vehicle. It's a great truck, and now it's going to see some competition. So for those of you who have been doubting this as a pickup truck, Ford now has the Maverick coming out. Hyundai now has the Santa Cruz coming out, and I'm sure that we're going to see more from more manufacturers in this car-based or unibody segment of pickup trucks. And that's because this is a very useful vehicle for a very large chunk of people. So totally lots of kudos for that. I'll throw you some numbers. I forgot to talk about towing when we were in the back. This does come with a towing package. So I'll put some towing numbers up, maybe like right here or something, and I'll explain the hauling. And then MPGs, I was able to get about the same as the highway rating on this, which if I remember right, is 24. I was able to get about that same number. I don't have anything on right now because the engine is a little loud and I was already going to have to deal with the wind. Otherwise, I would just look at the display and tell you what the computer tells me. But off of my gasoline receipt doing a highway loop, I got what the rating was, which, considering I'm at 6,400 feet in altitude and I'm going at 75 miles an hour on that freeway to do that loop, that's pretty impressive because this is not a turbocharged engine. So there you go. The 2021 Honda Ridgeline Sport. Talk to you again soon. Subscribe.